Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new, hi, my name is Maria and I am the trigger warning. I was just looking here because I have a limited space left on my memory on my phone, so let's get moving. I like cold reads, so that's what we're gonna do. They're just fun. Asking, so what does the collective watching, even if the message is for just one person, I don't care, I'm like, alright, then that one person, what is it they need to hear, you know? And if it's more than that, then great. And I reach for the tea leaves, so let's see. Y'all just gonna have to trust me. These are more than shuffled already because it's hard work to shuffle this deck, okay? I have to split it and shuffle each side, and then I split it and I split them again, and I mix and match and shuffle. I'm slightly I have to do it. I have to be very very detailed and very thorough when I shuffle. I don't know, okay, let me explain this to you. So everything holds energy, okay? Your clothes hold energy, old pictures hold energy, old drawings hold energy, yes? Okay? So I like to really shuffle everything up really well after a reading, to shuffle out the energy and cut the energetic cord and send whatever needs to go and bring back whatever needs to come back. So there. So just know that on this channel we go on trust, and this has already been shuffled, okay? And you're just gonna have to learn to trust me over time if you're new. Weeping Willow, Family Sorrow. Oh, I'm really feeling that one. Something in the root that ripples through upward through the energy. You know, weeping willows are really beautiful trees. I don't know why they gave them the name of weeping willow, but they did. Maybe somebody was really sad when they found this tree and they thought it looked like it was crying or something. Or maybe they thought it looked sad and so they called it that. But are you sad? Are you sad right now? Oh, honey. We have the Dark Woman card. Dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. Okay. This could be you, or this could be somebody involved in whatever this family sorrow is, okay? And marriage, what is this message? Clarify Dark Woman and marriage. Why are these together, please? Because they came out in the same shuffle, so they're related. Oh, I said they're related, so this could be a family member. Or like it's either family member through blood or family member through marriage, because it's very specifically out here, and the roses are red in the thing, and so it could be, okay? Yeah, one more. I'm picking up on I said possibly backstabbing energy, but let's see what the cards just threw out as I was about to say that, okay? Do not be tempted to lower your standards. Advice from a friend. Friends don't always give the best advice, right? The road to hell is paved with good intentions. Friends don't always give you the best advice. And it doesn't mean that they're wrong per se. More of that it's just it might be wrong for you depending on how you are, what you believe, etc., etc. Okay, so I got the finisher of that row and a whole nother row. So give me 1 second to dive into this, okay? So this family sorrow, what is this sadness? Because I was getting feelings. Somebody's sad. And then we have a woman here specifically and marriage. So there is someone that could be unhappy in a marriage situation right now because I literally took my ring off and then put it back on. So somebody here may be possibly considering leaving but not sure if they want to leave. But I don't feel it. Your gut is really pulling at you right now, and I don't feel like you're listening to it. It feels like there's something else going on that it's because you're focusing on that, it's amplifying that and pushing down what is actually trying to come through to you to give you the clarity or whatever you need, right? Because this is the base of the pyramid. We're at the base of this pyramid here. Wow, this just sucks because it takes a minute to fix. But you see it's a pyramid, okay? It takes time to get... Dang it. See, what y'all don't know is I spend like half an hour every time I do a video trying to set this stupid thing. Okay, but it takes time to build the pyramid. It takes time to form that base, right? Oh, it's just never going to be right. It's going to take too long, so I'm just going to go with it, okay? So it feels like there might be something you need to shake off, okay? At the center of the energy here, we have the Elephant card, okay? Elephants are very smart. They remember everything. They're also very sensitive. They can take their foot and place it in the ground and feel in, and they can feel the vibrations of their herd miles out, okay? I mean, that's amazing. That is amazing. So it says a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. And it's key to not lower your standards for whatever this long journey is. What if it is marriage? Marriage is supposed to be till death do you part, right? For better, for worse, in sickness or in health. Yes, good times, bad times. I don't know what the freaking vows are. I just know that love, true love, is not supposed to feel like a cage. It is not supposed to feel restrictive in any way. No, no, no. It is two people realizing that this adventure, this experience, is much better with this person at my side. No matter what happens, we do not even need to speak to move. Yes? Where you are like that elephant herd pushing. You might be miles apart, but you feel into the earth and you can sense where your herd is at. You can connect with your family. You can connect with your loved ones, okay? For some of you, you need to do this. You need to close your eyes and set that intention to really focus the energies to pull in any divinely guided help that is trying to come in, because you have to accept. You have to accept help. Okay? It feels like there's a lot of tension. Oh, yes, yes. And the Dagger card. Fear, worries, tense situations. You're very stressed out. You're very, I don't know what this feeling is. I don't have a word for it, but I understand it. I understand how it's making you feel. Certain things are heavy because you see the divine beauty in how things are. It's almost like you're feeling them, right? And you know that's what you want, but still, it's like, so that this base level, maybe what's at the base of it all, okay, somebody, listen, we've got do not be tempted to lower your standards, right? Okay. And we also have advice from a friend, doing something risky or taking a chance. And we do have March. Okay. Do you look, even the flowers look sad. Do you see how they're hanging down? They're like, I know they're bluebells or something like that, or I think they are. I don't know, but they're a type of flower that does that. But I mean, we have family sorrow at the very top, and at the base, we have these sad little flowers, right? But more than anything, the word itself, march, like to march, okay? Oh my goodness. Somebody here, you could have listened to advice from somebody, okay? And you did something that was risky, and it's like your fears have been realized, but you're learning so much from this. Please do not lower your standards right now. Please believe in you. Believe in what the signs are expressing to you. Believe in what you're feeling and experiencing, okay, and how you're processing things. Just believe in and trust in yourself. And if something confuses you, just ask yourself, why is this confusing me? Why can I not seem to figure this out or sort this out? Right? And if you do that, it feels like, it's almost like maybe sometimes I'm just saying it, like literally talking to yourself. It feels like that might just help some of these denser energies to process, okay? To get you to be, it's like I'm seeing the elephant's foot because they separate their toes and they press their feet in. And that's how they feel for the herd, okay? So not only can they feel the vibrations of the herd, but like when they're, elephants tooting their horns, right? They can feel that. So they might not physically be able to, with their ears, hear the call, but they hear the call because they feel it in their bones, right? That resonance is there. I'm still not fully clear on this marriage, guys. This is for you. I guess maybe this is your marriage. Maybe you're a man. It doesn't matter if you're a man or woman, married to a woman. Love is love, right? I'm not here to judge you. I'm here to just speak the truth as I see it. And look, as I say that, we have someone is leaving your life and rainbow. It says the most difficult part of a situation is over. And they said, because rainbows are a sign of hope. Okay? My hair's too long. I keep squishing it and pinching it, and then it pulls when I try to turn my head and look somewhere. Happiness. Okay. Somebody here is getting a divorce. I keep getting this coming up in my readings, and I did feel an energy. Oh, yes. Remember how I said taking it off, putting it back on, taking it off, putting it back on, taking it off, putting it back on. It's like you've been going back and forth between this, and you're finally making a decision with that gavel energy being there. And yeah, you're finally making a decision. Someone's leaving your life. The most difficult part of a situation is over, and happiness at the end, okay? Happiness at the end. Do you hear what I said? Happiness at the end. So it doesn't matter what the experience looks like, what that in between, what the process looks like. But the situation is going to get better and better. Tomorrow is going to be better than today was. And today was better than yesterday. And yesterday was better than the day before. Whether it was in a way you could see or not, you have to have faith in that. Because you have to have faith in the belief that you do deserve to be happy. No matter what your quirks, no matter what, you just, period, point blank, period, you deserve to be happy. We all do. We all do. And anybody who says somebody else doesn't deserve to be happy, well, I don't know what to tell you about that. The rule is just do no harm. Yes? Treat people the way you want to be treated, right? Because if you feel that you deserve the world, that you deserve to be treated like this, that, or the other, well, the same should be true for the people in your life. You should believe that they deserve for you to treat them the way you claim that everyone should be treating you. Okay? This is a very important rule. I always stress this to people, and I always say it no matter what the situation. I'm like, listen, I know it's really hard. Trust me. Short temper central here, okay? Short temper central. And I get loud. So I know the incense is bothering you. Unlimited time here. Chiquito, can you let him out, please? Can you let him out, please? I'm recording. Just open the door so he can go out. Just know that happiness is at the end, okay? Happiness is coming. If you've been worried about this divorce because you're not sure if you will be happy afterwards, know that you will be. All right? And I feel that that's... What's this? You have the Rooster card. This person could be Year of the Rooster. And I say that because it says an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. Or maybe that's you. But arrogance, I don't really feel like... Yeah, I don't really feel like that's your vibe. I don't feel like you're arrogant. You may be called arrogant, but it's just because you don't tolerate injustice. You do not tolerate injustice, and you know that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. So you charge forth, even if you have to be the, like, aggressor, right? Even if you have to, I don't know, fill in your blank here. Whatever comes to your mind, that's unique to you, okay? But with this family sorrow here, I don't know what your friends tell you about, you know, doing something risky. Maybe they're like, oh no, it's too risky, that's too risky. But you kind of, if you feel in your gut, okay, because I really feel like this is about connecting in with your gut. And when I say gut, I literally mean you're going to feel this in in the pit of your stomach and in the fire of your loins. And I don't mean lustful energy. Rebuke that right now. Okay? I mean that fire that begins to burn from within us in our core when we realize that, how do I explain this? It's almost like when you realize that there's been a mistreatment of you. Like you're seeing, it's like when you experience someone actively trying to dominate like that in some way, you know? So maybe this person was very controlling. Oh, okay. This person can be somebody who is very controlling. I mean, it ends with a rainbow and happiness, though, guys. Look. I feel like you may be losing sleep. You may be, or maybe you're restless, like you're sleeping, but you're not resting, okay? So you're still feeling tired even after you sleep. That type of feeling. I'm getting lean into that. Because if you're sleeping 8 to 10 hours a night, but you're still waking up feeling exhausted, then the exhaustion might not be physical, okay? It could be mental. It could be all the mental gymnastics maybe you have to play around people because maybe they're too sensitive or too easily triggered in some way. And so you have to kind of walk on eggshells, right? And that makes you sad because it feels like again, the ring, putting on the ring, taking it off, putting on the ring, taking it off. So it feels like you really don't want to leave. Yeah, okay. So this could be you. You're like, we have announcement and you should accept valid criticism. All right? So it's really easy to criticize others, but when we criticize others, we open ourselves up to them expressing to us their criticism. You know, don't ask, don't tell. Don't talk about this stuff. There won't be a problem about this stuff. But I mean, I feel like you should be able to talk about anything with anyone without people going bonkers. Take care, enemies are working against you. Yeah. Okay, so you may be noticing at this time, there could be, oh my goodness. Some of you are going to realize that there's been a friend that you have been confiding in, and this person has not been your friend. They've been this other person's friend. So like your partner in the relationship. Whether you're married or not, this is an end of a commitment. A ring is a symbol of a promise made. And it is not removed so long as the promise is kept. Do you understand? So whatever, I really feel it's a marriage. But I know not everyone is married, and I know not everyone believes in marriage. But marriage is like, it's an ultimate commitment between two people who claim to love one another, right? It's like someone you want to grow with. That's like the ivy telling the tree, oh yeah, I want to grow with you. And then it's a freaking parasite because it drains the nutrients from the tree and kills it. It's like a flea saying to animal, oh yeah, I just want to live with you, and then it drains them and infects them, right? Okay. It feels like there's some sort of clarity that's been reached here, which is good. Okay. But yeah, it feels like if you haven't noticed this already, this is probably something that you're going to learn, is that someone that you've trusted has not, that's like, I don't feel like they've had your back. I was drawn to the dagger, and it's like they stabbed you in the back. Someone's going to stab you in the back if they haven't already. Or maybe they already have, but maybe you're just now finding out about it. I don't, because we have under that, we have advice from a friend in March under the dagger, okay? And then we have the chair empty. Someone is leaving your life, right? So this could be, it really feels like divorce is heavy here, okay? But again, for those of you, it's marriage is what? A commitment. A ring is what? A promise for a commitment, right? It's the symbolism. Please look past the labels and understand this is about frequency. This is about connecting of those frequencies. Yes? Because we're all supposed to be working towards going closer to source, which is what? Ascension, right? Transcending the carnal ways of the physical world, right? So it feels like the criticism you may receive, like, I feel like it's accurate, but it feels like it's coming from a source that is literally just, they're a vampire, right? Like, they're an energy vampire. Like, they know your weaknesses, they know your strengths, they know everything, and they manipulate those energies to literally make you feel however they want you to be feeling at any given time in any given situation by the way that they handle the situation. It's their communication, right? So it feels like it's coming from somebody like that, whatever this is. But I feel like it's valid, okay? So even if it like really irritates you because it reveals to you something, okay? Take the criticism, because I feel like it is something also that you need to look at, which is probably why it intensifies the reaction so much more. It does that to make clear what it is that you've been feeling, but it's also to bring awareness to something else that needs to be looked at and analyzed, okay? I want to get an oracle. Well, these are all oracle cards, but let's do, I don't like the way those shuffle though. I love this deck. It's the Love and Light deck, right? But I do not like the way it shuffles. I do not like the texture of the cards. I cannot, this is my favorite texture of a card, right? It's smooth, it's not sticky, and it shuffles well. It just feels nice, but the plastic coating on these, oh, I just, no, I can't. I don't like that feeling. Anyways, oh. You're gonna know by the fact that you don't like the way it makes you feel. Whatever happens, whatever's coming up here, that's the red, ooh, it feels like a red flag, like the warning, right? Don't lower your standards. It feels like, yeah, it's like I'm seeing red flags now, like different ones, just the plain red flag, but I'm also seeing like the hurricane, the red flag warning for the hurricane. You know what? I got something else about hockey, a hockey team, the Blue Jays from Toronto, earlier. So maybe hockey is significant for somebody here. But again, this feels like a red flag is going to pop up. What's a red flag? A red flag is that deep gut warning that is just, it's like when you watch a movie and the movie like narrates through the main character's thoughts. So you can hear when they're thinking, oh my God, I need to run, and then they run for whatever reason because you've heard everything leading up to that point. It's like that. I don't know how else to explain that. I mean, it's literally just intuition. I don't know how else to explain intuition to you other than it's these deep truths that you just know. Because everything just constantly plays out to where all of these deep gut feelings are all true, right? And facts are facts. You had this feeling, This is how it's been. No matter how you may try to, I don't know, no matter what angle you try to look at the situation, right? Yeah. Period of prosperity and abundance. So listen, closing it out here. Let's get one more because we need one more to close out this. See, that's the false. Oh, thank you. That one where I picked up on that friend, that's the false base. That's not even the very bottom of this pyramid. This last card here that I haven't looked at yet, this is, okay? Look, do you see? Like here we have, this is the elephant in the middle, and I thought this was the bottom, but then I got some more, right? So we have this base here. And closing it out, we have a distant friend is thinking of you. Dog far away. Dogs are considered man's best friend. Why? Because they're considered to be loyal. They're considered to be protective. They're considered to be so loyal that to a point of being sacrificial, right? Like they will jump at someone who pulls a weapon on you and put themselves in harm's way. So that's what that means, right? Okay, so this is like a distant friend is thinking about you. Okay. Honestly, you could end up, yeah, it's like someone is leaving your life, but then it feels like it opens up space for connections that are already there to be able to be brought to your attention. Like it's almost like it's something that's now put in your field of vision, right? In your like something, it's something you think about now. Like, oh, you know what? I haven't spoken to this person in so long. I wonder how they're doing. And you contact them, right? Or maybe you think about them and then boom, out of nowhere, they contact you. Follow those signs, okay? And know that happiness is coming. The truth of it all is like, no matter who leaves your life, okay? Things are always going to get better. You're always going to have exactly what you need. Okay? No matter where you go. No matter where you go. All right? Anything else you can tell me about this dark woman before we go? This energy here. Thank you. And I am taking it as a sign as to what they land on. And this one flipped over. We have the woman card, dealings or relationships with a woman. So there's another woman here, and it landed on, do not be tempted to lower your standards. Ooh. Mm-hmm. At Dagger, we have new job, career. And it landed also, this is the dagger is under the dark woman card. New job or career. Maybe this is, oh goodness. All right, I wanted to know more about this woman so that I'll remember where they landed, because I'll keep them like this. But I want to focus on that woman's energy. Yes, really feels like this is a wife. It feels like this is a wife, guys. It's weird. Sorry, I don't know why I'm looking at the pen. It's not easy to thread a needle, right? But this says pin. Pins don't usually have the hole at the tip. They have a little little tip to, a little thicker bulbous type tip to hold on to. And they're just for poking. I just saw somebody pricking their finger, so I usually don't talk about stuff like this, but somebody could have done some sort of blood magic, okay? Which is crazy, because literally it's like a thought is all it takes to create what you want. You just have to really know how to deal with the energies, which is why we're not all billionaires, right? I don't know exactly what this is, but I feel like I'm getting Katy Perry coming at you like a dark horse, right? So this dark woman, which says dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or with dark hair or with both, right? You never know. This could be someone giving a job offer. See, it's too diluted now. The energy's too diluted. It's like there's yeah, it's like almost like a fog. Whenever I try to focus deeper, when I get too deep or to where I'm not supposed to go, right? Because God's like, no, you're cut off. It's like a fog or a mist kind of comes over any images that I would receive. So yeah, I honestly don't know what to tell you, but I will say we have woman, where it says dealing in relationships with a woman, obviously. So just woman, new job or career, and news is on the way. Okay, so you'll know, I guess you'll know specifically if the interviewer was a woman. They're going to be the one who contacts you. Yeah, I'm being drawn again to the flag. Don't be afraid to lower your standards. Don't be afraid to ask for more. If they really want to hire you for the position, the worst that can happen is that they'll say no, or they'll be like, you know, well, not at first, but, you know, maybe after like X amount of time, we'll write it into your contract that we will bring you up to this amount, right? Maybe they want to make sure, so long as you've produced this much for the company or that much or whatever it may be, depending on where you work, what your job's like. Some companies work like that, but that's more like corporate America versus other stuff. But it could also be anything where you work off of commission, okay? Because if you're getting paid one thing, but you like you've clearly shown how you bring so much to a company that it boils over to where you're not the, like other people have to help some of these clients, right? Because it's too many, because now everybody's out there in town spreading the word that you're great at this and you work at this company, and so this company is great because you're there, right? Is that kind of a deal, which that's cool. If that's you, congratulations, because I mean, I don't know much about that corporate world and all that stuff, but it seems very complex to me. Which is why I dabble in the spiritual, because this is natural to me. An office is not. Interaction with the people, yes. Sitting stagnant, no. All right. If that helped, give me a thumbs up. If you're new, go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can see when I upload new videos. And for now, that's all I have for you guys, okay? I'm not sure what I'm going to title this one, but I'll see you in the next video. Bye.